Hi guys, welcome to the Little Visa Boy. Today we're going to talk about one of the most challenging visa Australia has to offer, which is of course the Business and Investment Visa, subclass 188 and 888 visas. Essentially there are four variations of these visas: Business Innovations, Investor, Significant Investor, and Entrepreneur, where all these applications will give you a 5-year temporary visa before leading to a permanent residency. Because the purpose of this visa is, as the title suggests, is a visa subclass which allows applicants to come to Australia and build a business for the benefit of the Australian economy. Starting things off, let's begin with one of the most simplest one to understand, which is the Significant Investor Visa, 188C. And the reason why it is the easiest to understand is because it's heavily dependent on money. Essentially, you just need to invest at least 5 million Australian dollars over multiple assets or managed funds. Secondly, you will need a state nomination, which means that finding a state willing to take your money, which is not that hard. With this being said, it may sound straightforward, but there is a few things that you may want to consider when applying for this visa. For example, you still need to show that you have functional English, and secondly, showing that the assets that you currently own is legitimate, for example, from employment, from your business dealings, or investment purposes. The next easiest one on our list is the Investor Visa stream, 188B. Basically, it is the same requirement as the previous Significant Investor stream, where you still need to invest into Australia. The major difference is that the required investment is lower, which makes it easier. The overall investment requirement for this one is lowered to 2.5 million Australian dollars and have personal assets at least 2.5 million net. However, there are other requirements which doesn't have before, as well as other considerations that you have to keep in mind. For example, for this variation of the investment visa, the age requirement is below 55. It is a point-based system, whereby you'll be based on the applicant's background, such as age, education, years of experience, and personal assets. And thirdly, be able to show at least 3 years of experience in investing or working in the field that you're currently investing in. Now, once you get the visa, then your time starts ticking, where you will need to engage in the investment activities that you said you'll be doing in Australia. Now, the last type of investment visa, which is considered the most complicated, is the Business Innovations Visa, 188A. Well, unlike the other two previous visas, where you can set a portion of your money into a variety of investments such as investment and business accounts or managed funds, this third type of visa will only allow you to pull your money entirely into a startup business venture. In terms of how the business is set up, an investment will depend on which state you're in or accepted, whether it is a regional location or a CBD or metropolitan location, and many other factors which will increase the complexity of this application. Another reason why this subclass is complicated will come from the business proposal itself and the follow-up obligations by the applicant, such as how does this new business help the local economy? Does this provide product or service which is lacking in the local area? And will they be hiring local Australians to take up the position inside the business? So with this in mind, there are many factors which will influence the complexity of this case and the success rate, because there's no solid guideline as to what to do or how much is involved. Now, I'm going to give you a basic guideline as to what steps needs to be taken in order to increase your success rate. You first need to look at the rough estimate of how much net assets you and your partner have amongst each other. Secondly, you will need to look at your previous history, such as your occupation, qualifications, and essentially how you made your money up to this point. And once you get these done, you can have a look at the states which accepts the occupation or industry that you currently have interest in investing in. And remember, not all states currently have investment opportunities for your interest. But once you find the state, look at the own state checklist of requirements and it's best to tailor your application and proposals to that checklist. Just remember, this is one of the most complex applications in the visa system. So like all tradesmen say, measure twice, cut once. Or in your case, plan twice and apply once. So there you have it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have any topics about migration or working in Australia, please feel free to leave your comments below. And remember, these are just general information only, so it is best to consult a licensed migration agent. And I will see you next time.